Time out is Calcito. The spirit coach getting you in shape and form for the age of Aquarius yet again. You're now drinking the wine of Zeus. I had to do my intro, but to get for real, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and just to get in common sense for everybody out here in the world. And I'm just gonna separate myself because I'm serious about what I do, especially online, especially like the things that I'm into, like, and presenting them, so, and also having community far as like other people that I can, share ideas with, in this sense, and, help them flourish their community and look productive in whatever type of sense that can be contributed from if whatever I give as a small percentage level reach a maximum outcome or not. But just know the shit that I'm into is I'm very motherfucking serious about, and I'm very you can tell. Can't you tell it on my smile? Can't you tell it in the way I walk? Can't you tell? You know what I'm saying? Now imagine a bunch of motherfucking kids living free and speaking their truth, but having some type of knowledge with it. That's a motherfucking beautiful sight. And they can conduct their community, take care of their family, That's never bad. That's never bad. But to get into the topic of the video, we're going to talk a little bit about how to flourish your community and some key points to remember, because right now it's really not the time to forget community energies. We got Jupiter and Gemini, Trump and damn Gemini. So we all gonna be into some tight knitted shit, or trying to see the most logical people to make more logical decisions, so where we're not spending our time loosely, almost in a sense like everybody's switching up right now. Like even some people's friends may be switching up, and it's just a different time right now. So everybody, even Trump, he with the boys, look a little racist and stuff right now. But everybody into that energy, because we kind of get it back to what's familiar, and what's familiar is, family and, your ethnicity phenotype before you get lost and wrapped into shit that was created for a certain shit to be invaded and shit like that. So never forget it. Never forget it. Never forget it. Speaking of it, we're going to get on these motherfucking tribal energies and shit like that, because, this is the things that people need to know when dealing with other individuals and stuff like that, so you can understand how to maximize your time and get to your motherfucking goals sufficiently and stuff. And, you got to have a sufficient spaceship to be able to, that's your mentality. Your and the gas within it is your emotion to float through space and time, AKA, when you astral traveling amongst other individuals, AKA coming to your thoughts and conclusions in the areas you in the esoteric realm, to establish a sense of self-identity, within your realm of imagination. And then you use your body as the physical to make it come true. Okay, but let me get back to the motherfucking lesson. So we can't forget the tribal energies right now, because it's no handouts. Like I said, it's no handouts. So everybody is knit tucked. Everybody is trying to be with their people and stuff like that. And the way that this can damage you is if your people is into bullshit, you're going to start to realize why you wanted to flee from those people in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because amongst that journey and shit like that, you start finding things in what we like to call like soul tribe. Because one thing we know is that you can't motherfucking make an individual that is incompetent see what you're trying to do or change your vision. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, you always want to have your vision, your purpose tied together. And once you have that, you know, this will attract others. And when you start attracting others from that vision or purpose, there will be potential communities there, potential community members there, you know what I'm saying, that you may come across. And these are the people that is going to benefit you. And there's going to also be distractions there, you know what I'm saying? And you got to know which fruits to pick, which ones to not bite off of too much, you know what I'm saying? And use the ones that are useful towards going for your purpose. Okay? But yeah, so once you do that, once you get that energy going on in your own life based upon you developing your purpose, and you have that bargain and gain established, now you can start, well, amongst yourself and whatever you didn't create it, whether your family members was involved or not. You know what I'm saying? Likely somebody gonna be involved though in some type of way. But once you establish that situation amongst yourself and whoever you attract by doing your purpose and attract to your purpose, you can start adding family members and stuff to that, or close friends, or because they're gonna be attracted by what you're doing, type shit. So then you're gonna attract some that's gonna be on the fence about it, and seeing if what you have to offer is beneficial, right? And then you're gonna attract others, of them that gonna be working with you. And these are the ones that's going to constantly check in and acquire your goods or acquire your time. You know what I'm saying? Your goods, your value. You know what I'm saying? So these is all the way down to the people that call you and shit, and y'all offer each other advice. This is a small sense of community. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, but obviously there's certain people that have that value you more, in a sense, depending on y'all relationship and stuff. So y'all know that he can help you more than another individual can, based upon what they're doing. They may be buying into your business, or, you know, being a consultant for you, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But getting back on track. Ooh, you heard that, guys. It's some good tea. Make sure you got your tea. Make sure you got all the tea. Okay? But yeah, so once, like I said, once you get that bargain and gain established amongst yourself, and you attract your individual, your crowds based upon how you started, you're gonna attract family members, friends, and partners to be a part of that. You know, some of them will be on the fence a little bit, and some of them also will be working with you. These are the ones that you want to keep around, and the ones that acquire goods for you and stuff like that, and y'all got something to exchange. And then you want to watch out for people who acquire your time with no value. Okay, so this is a person that's not realizing this new shift, and these will be the first people that kind of like guilt trip you. You know what I'm saying? So they're not realizing, okay, it's really time to be in a community that's flourishing, that's active, that is exchanging and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They'll be somewhere like, oh, let's go do this, or let's go do this, and you know what I'm saying, you broke or something like that. And then the moment you don't do that and you make them accustomed to that, you become their problem. So also remember that as well. So, yeah, so you want to watch out for that. And also, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure you feed your tribe and things. So, initiate conversations, you know what I'm saying, see what you have to offer. A small example of this, and I'll give this and I'll wrap it up. All right, let's say one individual sells candles and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying, they got like a shoulder issue. You know what I'm saying? Or tense shoulder issue or something like that. Let's say they meet a person that do yoga. The person that does yoga could help the individual not only get their shoulder intact by them acquiring their goods, but by not only acquiring their goods, but once they get their shoulder intact, they might boost their energy. They might make more sales with their candles. Boom. Now, let's say the other individual that got the yoga spot, they be having a weird smell. And you know what I'm saying? And now that individual takes those candles, brings it back, to their situation. Okay, now that's community building and that's flourishing. So that's the type of situation that you kind of got to get in right now with Jupiter and Gemini, and based upon us only realizing it's only us and they not like us. And the more that you don't realize that and shit and sort out the individuals that you are on this path of, like I said, you got your regular community, then you got your community, you got your family individuals, let me start this over. You got your family that's surrounded in that environment. Then you got the environment that you built on having a purpose and shit like that. And then you got the environment you built amongst attracting the people with the purpose, and that combine both of those. And whoever's aware of the forward moving energy within that community system and seeing the bigger picture of how y'all all can utilize each other to flourish this community, those are going to be your soul group, soul tribe members that is going to help you on your path as an individual. So these are the individuals you want to keep around and know how and pour into. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. And that way, when you get into a situation like Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, y'all can be amongst each other, but based upon Jay-Z's purpose and Diddy's purpose, yeah, they was around each other, but they didn't align. Their purpose didn't align, so Jay-Z was in a different directions. And then, that can, that's how he can say he not his friend or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't realizing, yeah, they both had purposes and they attracted a bunch of money. They had similar circumstances, but they didn't have that overall individual purpose to be the type of men that Jay-Z want to be in the community. Not like I'm saying like his shit is gold or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying, that would have been the purpose for them, you know what I'm saying, for that community and that type of situation and that tribe or whatever. But everybody got their own tribe, individual tribes, and you supposed to go off, you know what I'm saying, and mix with tribes, you know what I'm saying, other gangs, whatever y'all call it modern day, you know what I'm saying. Back then it was tribe, it was gang them, all that shit. Well, now it's gang them, for them and all that shit, but you're supposed to know the most important one is where you flourishing at is back home and shit like that, back amongst your people, back amongst your individuals and shit like that. But the ones that had stepped up when you was in your purpose, and those are the individuals you supposed to flourish into, and y'all do that little bargain and gain system, and y'all create that internal community where y'all can live across the street, but y'all know what y'all doing in a mental realm, and y'all all live in that community, and somehow it always come together. Like, you benefit off this person and they benefit off you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's levels also too. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's levels, you can benefit off a person too. But you know, when a deeper one is always that overall purpose that every individual is supposed to connect to on a soul tribe mission and on a soul tribe level. And that's just waking up and being able to see, okay, I need to be around some individuals that have some talent, and making that a priority in your life, so that things can run smoothly type shit, if you get what I'm saying. And that should be first. So understand that as well. And yeah, I'm Calez, the spirit coach. Get your ass in.